Last year, I did a tour, mini summer tour, and it was the first time I had ever done anything like that. So I didn't know what to expect. I knew that I had to make sure I was in the best frame of mind and that I was in my best health to travel around a bunch of different cities and give energy and sing in front of people and connect with people. And I think that's what I was looking forward to the most was just singing my songs and getting the reactions from different cities. Probably one of my favorite parts of the tour is that hopping around from Philly, Chicago, Boston, New York, some other places, seeing friends that I hadn't seen in so long who made it a point to come to that city and see me. And that was, I don't know, I guess I'm like a sap because it just like brought tears to my eyes. I was so touched by that thought and the effort and the time that, my friends put in to come see me and reach me in that city and the support that I got from the audience and the connections that I made. Like, it makes me tear up a little bit. I think I'm just a sap though. Not that. I feel the way he feels. Like relaxing. Everyone thinks I'm from California. I'm like, not even close. One of my favorite stops on the tour was Chicago, for sure. I had such a warm welcome there. I had some of the audience members just like draw sketches of me while I was singing, and we just connected on such an amazing level. And I had just flown in that day, and so I remember feeling slightly anxious about being able to get off the flight and do my vocals and sing in front of people and feel fluid and comfortable. And I was probably in my head a little bit, but I think I did a good job overall.
Oh, I love this color. Wow. It's either so yellow in this lighting. Men need makeup too. They don't just wake up looking good. Hello.
Depends on what you're talking about.
It's on. It's showtime.
So we all crashed in a hotel room. It was just like the Holiday Inn. We all crashed in one room. And we had to get up for like a 5 o'clock or like a red-eye flight. And I remember like saying goodbye to my makeup artist. I'm like, Des, we gotta go. And she just sits up straight on her bed. She's like, huh? Yeah. And like flopped back down on the pillow and just was out, went right back to sleep. And I was like, okay, I love you, bye. And snuck out to catch the flight. And the next day I was like, do you remember saying bye to me? She's like, not at all.
Yeah, I don't think I could have expected to love it as much as I did. I remember in Philly at the end of the show, it was also an amazing experience.
We had an amazing audience, and it was an outdoor venue, which was something I wasn't used to either. And after I stepped off the stage and connected with everyone, and spoke to the other artists and just gave people hugs and talked about what the songs meant to me. My producer turned to me sort of towards the end of the night and was like, "You like being on tour, don't you?" And I guess at that moment I thought to myself, yeah, I do like it. It feels good. It's really important to me. So I was happy that I had this reaction and this experience. It was tiring, even though it was just a mini tour. It was kind of just like me exploring and seeing where that adventure was going to take me. And I ended up loving it so much. I can't wait to do another tour, maybe even bigger this time. And when we did Philly, I had a woman approach me and say that she needed to hear the words I was saying in that very moment, and that she had just lost someone and she was kind of on a downward, I don't know what to call it, spiral, I guess. Just trying to get through it. And I can relate to that. So I think we shared a moment of you're not alone, and feeling like we weren't alone in that moment and that we had each other in that moment. I was singing to her, she was receiving and then giving back to me after the show and just telling me how much she loved the music and the songs and the connection, and that was worth the entire tour. So, I don't know, I think any artist would always appreciate and could only ask for their listeners and their fans and their followers to take something positive and worthwhile away from their music. Any artist would want to hear that. So, yeah. Again, tears to my eyes. I'm a sap. So, 2020, I look forward to filling up my calendar back to back with tour dates. I want to connect with more people, and I want more people to hear my music, to feel my music, to take something amazing from it. Sure, you can stream my music, but just hearing it live is totally different. And that's where I feel the most alive. And that's when I feel the most fulfilled, is when I'm singing in front of people and looking at them and seeing their reactions and then connecting with them after the show. I hope I get to do this more. Book me. I'm the shit. Okay, bye. Go stream my music and come to my next show. Thank you.
Hi.
Maybe I should make all those kissy faces. Are you still recording?